What's up YouTube? Dr. D Rose here. I wanted to try a different video tonight. If you've taken a little bit of time to read the description on my new YouTube channel, I'm pretty much all over the place with my videos, so I've mostly been doing the road bikes with the Trek and the Specialized, bicycling. I tried a fitness video, not much interest in that. I think there's too many fitness YouTubers out there. I get more success on Instagram. I thought I'd maybe show a little bit of my motorcycle hobby. So I've been riding motorcycles since 2003. I started in Washington State, where I'm from. Huge Seahawks fan, by the way. But now, living in Southern California. I started off on a Suzuki SV650, then moved up to a 650S, and then I had about 5 or 6 Gixxer 1000s. I've had 2 Hayabusas, I've had an R1, now I'm riding a Ducati. So trying out a new video showing my motorcycle hobby, and I wanted to talk about my 2023 Ducati Panigale V4 SP2. Real quick, why am I always in a tank top in my videos? Because I do my videos after my workouts, so and maybe I get some more views showing how buff I am. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah, I want to talk about my motorcycle. Gorgeous bike. It's the best bike I've ever ridden, and I want to talk about the things I've done to it since I bought it in June 2023. Southern California is probably the best place you can have a motorcycle because you can legally split lanes. I think it's actually a law that gives the motorcyclist the right to split lanes because of the traffic and everything. But even though that's a law and everything going on with that, I hardly ever split lanes because there's crazy drivers here. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about the motorcycle some. Alright, so here's a motorcycle. Yeah, so if you're gonna buy a Ducati, you're buying it primarily for the looks and the performance, and because you want to try to have the Ferrari of the sport bike world. Yeah, there's probably better bikes out there, better inline 4-cylinders that are gonna perform for less the money or for less expensive. But I've always wanted a Ducati, and I started off with in 2019 I bought a Ducati Panigale V4S, just a regular S model, and then I actually traded that in for this last year. So yeah, I just like the look of the SP2. I don't race, I don't take it to the track, it's just leisure riding. Alright, let's go around and I'll tell you what I've done to it. Alright, starting with the brake and clutch levers, I went with a Ducati Performance so it can match. I like the black and silver colorways. Yeah, really easy to install, adjustable with these knobs right here. Style bus, bleeder valve covers, just a little bit more accent. I like the black, red, and silver colorway. And then the reservoir caps, I just went with the caps. So Ducati, real easy install. Don't forget the gaskets if you go with that. And number 1074 out of however many they made. Let's turn this on. Yeah, I only have less than 600 miles, to be honest. I hardly ever ride, but yeah, I'm so busy at work. And I commute over 100 miles a day, so it's hard to get away. Alright, here's the front of the bike. So what I did was I went on Ducati OEM online. And then I bought the very first SP1, the sticker kit. Kind of modified it so it can go on the SP2. You see it right here, the red stickers that go on the SP1. I didn't like it all regular black looking, so I think it looks good. It used to have those little 3 stickers here, the little pieces, but they fell off. And then right here, these, I got them on AliExpress for like 40 bucks. But yeah, it's matte carbon to match the rest. I didn't like the regular gold showing. I like the mirrors on the bike. I'm not gonna go to the Rizoma. I like to be able to see. And then this is the WRS light smoke windscreen from Moto Million. I get a lot of my stuff on Moto Million. Manny's great. I don't represent them or anything. I'm just talking about them. But yeah, I think these look good. I don't like the gold. And then down here is the Evotech radiator guards. I did that install myself. It took about 3 or 4 hours, but you save like $600-700 if you just do it yourself. There's 2 or 3 videos online that I use to be able to get instructions on how to do it, but so satisfying to know that you were able to do one of the hardest installs I've ever done, but very satisfying. But I think it's absolutely necessary that you get these. Plus it blacks it out, it makes it match and everything. But yeah, it's Evotech. On my Instagram you can see when I installed it, but very satisfying. And then the sliders on the front, and then the red trim on the spacers on the Brembo brakes. Alright, here's the right side. Starting off with the wheel in the back, the rear wheel, comes stock carbon. Changed out the wheel lock cover to black with the red outer trim with the black lock. There's a Termi exhaust on the right side. Comes stock with the carbon heel guards. The Rizoma rear sets that come stock. Comes stock with the Ducati Performance carbon clutch cover. I got this right here, this oil cover, this guard looks pretty nice, and then the cap, and then the side frame cover. I think it's full 6. There's the front. Sorry, it's a little dusty. Haven't ridden it. And then these covers right here are the sliders in the front, and then the red Brembo accents right there. Sorry, I just got done working out. And then I got the Ducati Bike Performance brake guard. I didn't want to pay the $400 for the Rizoma. Yeah, there is the cockpit view. In the back, I got the NRG undertail kit. Nothing else done here. This is the full 6 carbon mud guard. Yeah, I think everybody tends to go with the NRG undertail kit, so nothing new there. Alright, everything here is pretty bone stock. I did change the gas cover and the gas cap to TWM. I like the red accent here on the cap. That's my dogs in the background. And then the tank pad is the V4. And then the grips, it's the Ducati brand. And then these Pro grips came stock with the bike. And then I went with I think this is a full 6, I forget, but the frame covers, they come matte black, but I wanted to carbon them out. And then the frame cover caps. And then the timing inspection cover, I made it I like the red color, and then I think that's the alternator. Sorry, I'm spacing out, but yeah, I carboned that out also. Carboned out the sprocket cover, and then that hole right there, put in that black Ducati bike cover as well. Rizoma rear sets come stock on the bike. Changed out the chain, and the sprocket set in the back. Blinged it out. I like the red and black accents. And then the mudguard is also full 6 because it came stock matte black. And then I went with the Termi slip-on exhaust. I wanted to save some money. I had the Acra slip-ons on my 2019 Ducati V4S, so I wanted to try something different. And then the kickstand extension right there, blinged it out some. That's my dog's tail. But yeah, the Termi sounds amazing. I did the install myself on the Termi, so I was very proud of that. The hardest part about it was removing the stock exhaust, but it took about 6 hours. Saved like $800. Now with the Termi exhaust, so I didn't want to go with the Aero because it looks naked without the back half of the lower fairing. But I think with the Termi, since it's all black, it looks like it just matches and you don't need that rear part. So let me go further back and show you what I'm talking about. Looks like it's all part of the bike. So if you've seen the Aero exhaust, I think it looks naked without the lower back half of the belly fairing, but this one kind of just flows. Alright, I'm gonna start the exhaust so you can hear what it sounds like. And anytime you do a YouTube video and you want to hear the exhaust, it's not really what it sounds like, but I'll just give you an idea. There's the front with the lights on. And then the back. And I have 2 Harleys. I'll do a separate video on that later. I have a Breakout and a Lowrider S. But yeah, this one right here is my pride and joy. Amazing bike. I don't think I'll ever reach the full max potential of what the bike is capable of. But really fun to ride. So I'm 5'9", tippy toeing. I can't flat foot it. That's probably the most difficult part about riding it. And maybe one day I'll do a video of a ride with the GoPro. Alright, I forgot to mention that when I installed the Termi slip-ons, it also came with the T800 up map. I installed that myself as well. This is the thing that goes underneath the seat that you use to program it. But yeah, it comes with this, and you save like $500, and I was able to program it, and now it's running even smoother. So yeah, let me take a look at it one more time and show you. Yeah, I just think it looks really smooth. And Termi and Ducati have had a long-standing partnership for a long time, and yeah, I just think if you want to be different and go something other than Acra or Aero, and it's got the carbon accents on the front as well. So how does it ride? Coming from primarily inline 4 cylinders, Gixxer 1000 R1, it's because this is a V4 engine, more torquey. It's a different feeling altogether. It's a lot faster on the acceleration as far as the torque is concerned. I'm not going to try to talk science around it, but it's just a different feeling of the ride. It's not as linear, it's not as smooth as an inline 4 cylinder. Probably mid-range is superior. Anything from 50 to 80 miles an hour is you're gonna get there faster. But as far as the ride, it's not as smooth. It's not as comfortable. But you can tell that you're on a V4 motorcycle. I had my last Gixxer was a 2020 Gixxer 1000 R. That bike was a lot of fun to ride, but it was a lot more fun to ride than this one. But you're not getting this bike for fun and for comfort. You want to have it because you want a Ducati. So yeah, but the best bike I've ever ridden as far as what it can do overall, just the pure raw power. It's a track bike that you can take on the street. You get it for looks, and I think you just, maybe after all my time in the Navy and everything I've done and whatever, personally I felt I wanted to buy it for myself. So very, very blessed. But yeah, a little short for it. I think you have to be maybe 5'11" and taller to be a little bit more comfortable. But being 5'9" and having a tippy toe, I definitely can't flat foot it. I'm not going to lower it or do any of that other stuff to it. But I'll take it out for a ride and I'll do a video, see how many views this gets and see how popular this video is, or maybe just stick to the road bikes. But I just wanted to show a little bit about the motorcycle, and maybe one day I'll take it to the track and do all this other stuff with it. But yeah, anyway, Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll wake up in the morning, probably go for a long ride while the turkey is smoking. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching and supporting.